Who doesn't love a good snack? Crispy samosas and crunchy spring roll, the kind that keeps you coming back for more. In this video, I will show you step by step on how to make the perfect samosa and spring roll. So continue watching. Let's make the heart of every samosa the filling. In an hot pan, you are going to add a little oil. Then you add your minced meat. Then you stir to allow it to brown. Add your shredded carrots. Then you add your finely diced green pepper, green peas, and then spring onions. Because you want to give your filling a very unique taste, I'm going for more spring onion because yes, I really love onions in my filling. And then we're just going to stir everything together. Add suya pepper to just give it that finishing touch. Please note that I added seasoning to the meat before I minced it when I was cooking the meat, and just allow it to dry. And there you have it, your samosa filling, quick and easy. So now let's move on to the spring roll filling. You're just going to add all your vegetables together. In your vegetables, what I mean is that your green pepper, your carrots, your green pea, everything. You're just mixing everything together. I'm also going to add suya pepper to this to just mix it. Please note I added seasoning cubes to this too, and then I'm going to add the cabbage. So you're just going to allow this to mix everything together and allow it to saute for like 2 minutes. You don't want it to be too tender. You still want to preserve a bit of crunch, and there you have it. It's ready. For the dough method, you are going to add 2 cups of flour into a bowl. Then you are going to add 1 teaspoon of salt to taste and half tablespoon of oil. And then I'm going to add half cup of water to start. Knead it a bit, just combine everything together, going with another half cup of water because I don't want to actually make this to be too stretchy and too watery. So that's why I'm checking the water addition that I'm doing to this dough. And then you're just going to knead everything. This should not take you up to 5 minutes. If you stretch it, that's when you know that okay, this dough is actually ready. So I'm just trying to like make the sides of the dough to be smooth. So when you achieve this, you just keep allow to rest for about 15 minutes. While the dough is resting, let's set up what we are going to use. You need oil, you also need flour, and then we are going to use this flour to flour our surface so that the dough will not stick to the board that we are using. And this is our dough that I've rested for about 15 to 20 minutes. And then I'm going to divide this dough into 2 to make it easier for me. So just cut your dough into 2. Then we are going to cut this dough into 4 pieces. So I'm just trying to like create a ball shape so that it will be easy for me to spread out. So I'll do this for the other doughs, and yes, we've gotten 8 doughs. So I'm just using my hand to stretch it out and then use a rolling pin to stretch out the dough. So you can see that this dough method is actually very easy. So you can see that the dough is already stretched out. So this oil, I'm going to use it to just coat around the dough, so that's because I'm stacking the doughs on each other and we don't want them to stick when we are done with them. So you're going to use oil. Please be generous with your oil so that your dough will not stick with each other, and then you add flour on it. So I'll do it for the remaining 4 or 8. So you can see I stacked the dough for each. So this 4, you're just going to put, I'm adding flour on it so that it won't stick to the board and it also won't stick with it to the rolling pin. So after I'm done, in a non-stick pan, I'm going to place this. This should not even take you up to 2 minutes. and you can see how easy it is for me to remove them because I really oiled the dough. So the trick to actually having a very beautiful wrap from this dough method is when you oil it very well, add a bit of flour so that the dough will be easy to remove, and there you have it, your thick delicious wraps. This dough got a bit burnt, so and then I'm going to place my wrap on a flat surface and then divide it into 3 strips. So you take 1/3 of this strip, fold it, then fold it to the other side. You can see it will form a pouch. So in that other side, I'm going to use something that will serve as a seal or as a glue, which is just butter, flour and water. That's just it, that will seal it. Then I'm going to add the filling, the samosa filling, into that small pouch, then fold the other end to it. So you can see that it has actually formed the shape of the samosa. So it's very easy. Fold 1/3, fold it to the extreme end, and then use that cover to just cover it up. So make sure you seal it very well so that the fillings that are inside will not come out when you are frying, because it has like affinity to actually open up if it is not sealed well. So we've made one, so let's make another one. Let me stop talking so that you can just see it properly. So let's move on to the second method, the liquid method. In a bowl, we are going to add 2 cups of flour and then 1 teaspoon of salt. It's actually the same measurement. Half tablespoon of oil, and then I'm going to add water. But for this liquid method, the water quantity should actually be equivalent to the flour quantity. That's just the difference between the dough and the liquid method. And also, it's still the same way of preparation, but it's just the water quantity that is different inputs. So I'm just going to, I added the second water quantity to this. Then I'm going to mix properly till I get this consistency. When you get this consistency, that's when you know that, okay, this is actually ready to be made. So for this method, we are going to use a non-stick pan. You heat the non-stick pan on very low heat. The heat should not be too hot. Then you spread the thin layer of the batter over the surface. Please make sure that the heat is not too hot. If not, it will make the batter to be flaky, and you don't want that for your dough. I'm trying to fill in the holes so that the filling will not burst open when you are frying it. So after like, it's not up to a minute, you should get this type of wrap. Yes, that one is ready. You can see how simple it is to do. So let's try this a second time again. On very low heat, you are just going to use your brush to apply the liquid batter on your fry pan. Please, very low heat. If not, this thing will dry and it will be flaky. You don't want it to dry, you still want it to be a bit soft, you get, so that when you fold it won't break. Yes, that's what you want. Some people use their hand. I actually can't use my hand because it will be too hot for me. So I'm going to cut the wrap. For this wrap, I'm using it to make samosa. and spring roll, but we're going to first make samosa. I'm going to cut the wrap into 3 strips. So I'm cutting the edges so that they will be straight to fold and our samosa will not come out loop-sided. So this is actually one wrap, and then we're going to just fold like 1/3 of the wrap. Fold it, you can see how I did it, into 2. Place it on the other side of it, you can see. Then yes, drop it on it and then apply your batter. Your liquid batter is just flour and water, that's just it, to seal it. So that will serve as your glue to this. So you just carry the outer parts, should I say gum, and glue and seal it. Yes, so it will leave like a pouch in the this thing. You can see the pouch, so that's where you are going to put your samosa filling. So if you have gotten to this point of the video, please like, comment, subscribe and share with your family and friends. Everybody wants to know how to make samosa and spring roll. The advantage of the liquid method is that the wraps are very easy to manipulate and they are flexible. Going to fold this. You can see how easy it actually is to make your samosa. So I folded it and I'm going to apply the liquid dough on it. Sorry, I normally say liquid dough, liquid paste on it, and then we are going to seal it. Simple as ABC. You can see it has formed the shape. So now let's make the spring roll. For the spring roll, we are going to use a full wrap to make our spring roll. Then I'm going to add the vegetable filling to the bottom of the wrap. So I'm going to fold over once, then fold in the left and the right side. Then roll tightly upward, sealing the edge with flour paste. So there is a paste at that place that already put. So you just seal everything and roll it. And there you have it. Your spring roll, simple, quick and easy. So this is all the spring roll and the samosas that we've made. I'm just stacking it on that board. So now it's time for frying. In a pot, we are going to add oil. You're going to heat this pot till the oil is hot, and then add your samosas and your spring roll. Be careful not to overcrowd it so that it will be easy to actually turn. So I'm just using a rod to turn it so that it won't burn. So this frying should not take you up to 2 minutes and you're done. You can see I'm going to remove it from the oil. You can see how crunchy it looks. Oh my god, this looks so delicious. And that's how you make your crispy delicious samosas and spring rolls at home without any tool, without even stressing yourself and breaking the back. Simple, tasty and sure to impress your family, friends and loved ones. Please, if you actually like this video, comment, subscribe and share. And I wanted to even ask, which method you think is easier, the liquid method or the dough method? Thank you so much for watching. Please, you can check my other videos. I post a lot of content. Bye.